Essex Public Library, and welcome to Storytime at Home. Let's begin with our welcome song, The More We Get Together, and use the signs that we've learned from American Sign Language, or ASL, which is the language that people who cannot hear in North America use to communicate with each other. The more we get together, together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. And how about an opposite rhyme? Let's see. How about two little blackbirds? Here comes Jack. Here comes Jill. Do you have your Jack and Jill up? Okay. Two little blackbirds sitting on a hill. One named Jack, the other named Jill. Fly away, Jack. Fly away, Jill. Come back, Jack. Come back, Jill. Two little blackbirds flying through the sky. One named Low, the other named High. Fly away, Low. Fly away, High. Come back, Low. Come back, High. Two little blackbirds sitting on a pole. One named Fast, the other named Slow. Fly away fast. Fly away slow. Come back fast. Come back slow. Two little blackbirds flying through a cloud. One named Quiet, the other named Loud. Fly away quiet. Fly away loud. Come back quiet. Come back loud. And there they go. Well, I wonder what in our world story time is going to be about today. Who could we ask? What's that? Brown Bear, that's a good idea. The only problem is Brown Bear is still asleep. Hey, how about on the count of 3, you help me call out, "Wake up, Brown Bear," and we'll see if we can get him to rise. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Wake up, Brown Bear. I see some movement. He's getting out from under the covers and now he's combing his fur and brushing his teeth. Have you brushed your teeth today? Oh, that's why I can see all of your bright smiles out there. Oh, now he's buttoning his shirt and tying his bow, and here he comes. Brown Bear buddy, welcome to Storytime at Home. What's that? He's happy to see everybody today. We're happy to have you here too, our good friend. So Brown Bear, we have a question. What in our world is Storytime going to be about today? Opposites, like we were just singing about in our Jack and Jill. We were talking about quiet and loud, and we were talking about fast and slow, and what else? Big and little. Yeah, that makes me think of you guys, because the last time I saw many of you in person, you were little, but I bet you are bigger now. Is that true? I'm glad to hear that you're growing. That's wonderful. What else? Fast, slow, up and down. There's so many great opposites. And you know what? It makes me think of a finger rhyme that I know about opposites. Do you know the one about the itsy bitsy spider? You do? Did you know that itsy bitsy means small? So let's do it like we are itsy bitsy spiders and use our itsy bitsy voices. Ready? The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. And then you know what happened? It ate all of its fruits and vegetables and mosquitoes, which is one of the many reasons why we like spiders, because they help take care of those pesky mosquitoes that bite us. And it grew up into a great big spider. Can you use a great big voice? And we'll do it again. Ready? The great big spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the great big spider climbed up the spout again. See you later, little spider and big spider. Let's see. I know another rhyme, a counting rhyme that has a great big fat hen at the end of it. Do you know 1, 2, buckle my shoe? You do? Oh, well, that's great. You can do it with me. And if you don't know it you can follow along with me the first time, and then we'll do it a second time to do it together. Okay? We're going to count all the way to the number 10. Can you show me 10? That's right. That's what 10 looks like. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen. Bok, 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 cock. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen. Bok, 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 cock. Nicely done. How is everyone feeling out there today? Oh, well, that's good to hear. You're happy and you knew it. Shall we sing If You're Happy and You Know It? You're going to be able to clap your hands, and you'll need to stomp your feet, and you'll need to shout hooray. Let's try it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Ready to stomp your feet? If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're ready for a story, do all three. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, hooray! If you're ready for a story, do all three. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, hooray! If you're ready for a story, then I'm ready for a story. If you're ready for a story, do all three. Clap your hands, stomp your feet, hooray! Our story today is Mouse and Lion, and it was originally written by a man named Aesop who lived a long, long time ago. And the author of this particular book, who took the story and is retelling it in his own words, is Rand Burkert, and the illustrator, or the person who did all of the pictures, is Nancy Ekholm Burkert. And can you see why I chose it for big and little? Is a mouse big or little? That's right, little. And a lion, is it big or little? That's right, big. It's a story of opposites in more than one way. Let's see what happens. There are those words today. Again, mouse and lion. And there's the author, Aesop, and the author who's retelling it, Rand Burkert, and the pictures, Nancy Ekholm Burkert. And we're thankful to Michael D. Capua Books and Scholastic for publishing it. One day, Mouse, hurrying home, lost his way on a rocky ridge. He, in such a rush, scampered right over a tawny boulder that lay in his path. Tawny means tan. Can you guess what it was? Well, that boulder rolled over and caught him by the tail. It was King Lion in a bad humor. Scampering over my back while I was asleep. I'm not going to punish you, Runt. I'm going to eat you. Mouse found barely enough courage to squeak, Sire, I took you for a mountain, honestly. You must be so scared. Me? A mountain? Lion mused. That is possible. He swung Mouse to his whiskery jaws and growled. Mouse spun slowly as he dangled. He dangled as he spun. He squinted into Lion's mouth, feeling his warm breath, noting his yellowed teeth. How do you think he's feeling? I would be too scared. Please let me go, Mouse cried. I promise to be loyal. I'm a brave mouse, sire. Put me down and I'll show you. Brave indeed, said Lion. He did a lazy half roll, and Mouse found himself back on the ground. Show me how brave you are. Mouse spied a tall blade of grass and hurled himself at it, and shouting, Watch me! Take this! What do you think? Pretty brave? Let's see what Lion thinks. And this! I see, said Lion. How many battles have you fought, little mouse? Believe me, King, I try to avoid them. I'm quite small, you see, but I don't avoid mountains. I go right over them if they're in my way. Please let me go, Mouse begged. You might need me someday, in a pinch. Lion laughed and laughed. Ha 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 ha! I need you? Good joke. But I like you, little mouse. Go and climb more mountains, And don't brag about your bravery. King Lion gave his paw to be kissed, but Mouse meekly backed away. Bless you, sire, and goodbye. Mouse tripped over his tail and rolled down the ridge and out of sight. Lion thought about him for a moment, yawned, and soon fell back asleep. A year passed, and Lion forgot all about his acquaintance. One afternoon, a warm breeze in the tall grass made him drowsy. Oh, yes, he thought. A wink under that old baobab tree. Just the thing. He padded into the leafy shade and stumbled straight into a trap set by hunters. Oh, a net dropped and twisted around him. The more he kicked and struggled, the more tightly it bound him. It hurts, he cried. But nobody heard him. At sunrise, Mouse popped out of his nest and sniffed. He smelled Lion and came running. No reason to be afraid, our king, he said. No reason at all. He found Lion in a sorry tangle, panting beneath the baobab tree. Oh, king, he cried, do you remember how you laughed at me? I can help you now. Little one, moaned Lion, what can you do? Don't worry, my little teeth are just what you need. You tell me not to worry, Lion grunted. Good joke, little mouse. I wonder how the mouse will help him. Do you have an idea? What could that little mouse do for that great big lion? Mouse set to it, nibbling the net and tickling Lion with his paws as he scampered to and fro. Finally, Mouse declared, You are free, Lion! Sire, I mean. Lion stood up, shook his mane, and roared. Can you roar like you think the lion would have roared? Let's hear it. Roar! Wow, that was great. Then he crouched low to look in Mouse's eyes. Those little eyes seemed full of darting thoughts and things to do. You shall also be free, Mouse. I grant you liberty to climb every mountain in my kingdom, even mountains that snore and rumble in their sleep and roll over when you climb them. Visit me again, my friend. I will, Mouse promised. Now please take care. Men are everywhere with traps to snare us, large and small. Lion watched until Mouse vanished between the rocks and grasses. Then he too bounded away until he reached the ridge where he could stretch and dream of bats and beetles, ants, cicadas, bright sunbirds, and scampering mice. That day, such small things made him happy. Well, I guess Lion learned that you shouldn't judge others by their size. It's a good thing that such a small, brave little mouse was able to help such a big lion when he was in trouble, don't you think? We have time for one more action rhyme. The Grand Old Duke of York. Do you know that one? He has 10,000 men, and first he marches them up the hill, and then he marches them Let's see, what's the opposite of up? That's right, down the hill. All right, let me show you how it goes and then we can try it together. The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. First he marched them up the hill, then down the hill again. And when you're up, you're up. And when you're down, you're down. And when you're only halfway up, you're neither up or down. You got it? Do you think you can do it with me? Let's try. The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. First he marched them up the hill, then down the hill again. And when you're up, you're up. And when you're down, you're down. And when you're only halfway up, you're neither up or down. Do you think you can do it a little faster? The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. First he marched them up the hill, then down the hill again. And when you're up, you're up. And when you're down, you're down. And when you're only halfway up, you're neither up nor down. Want to try it even faster? You do? Okay. The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. First he marched them up the hill, then down the hill again. And when you're up, you're up. And when you're down, you're down. And when you're only halfway up, you're neither up or down. I don't know. Can we do it even faster? The grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. First he marched them up the hill and down the hill again. And when you're up, you're up. And when you're down, you're down. And when you're only halfway up, you're neither up and down. Woo! Well, friends, I had a great time at Storytime today, and I hope you enjoyed yourself too. Before we do our goodbye song, I'd like to remind everybody that you're welcome to take a picture of yourself enjoying Storytime, or having your grown-up take a picture of you enjoying Storytime, and share it with us on our Facebook page at Essex Public Library. It's great to see so many of your smiling faces when we are only doing Storytime this way, so I like to see how much you've grown. Are you ready for our goodbye song? Wave high, wave low. Wave high, wave low. Now it's time, we've got to go. Wave your elbows. Wave your toes, wave your tongue, blah, 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 and wave your nose. Wave your ears, and wave your eyes. Wave both hands and say goodbye. Bye, friends.